go.
I don't
And
know if I want to watch it.
you're gonna have don't watch it now.
No.
You're here. We're here. Welcome everybody. Episode 31 of Building Character. Caesar RE, Black Hack 2K, and our guest this week, EmySmash. The recent name change from Emerald to EmySmash.
Let's go.
It was pure gold. I don't know why it didn't happen sooner, Emmy, to be honest.
I didn't even think about it, honestly.
Once,
I swear it didn't.
we'll have to talk about when it happened, like when the name, like what triggered that name change, right? I don't. Was it K? I think it was Chaos, right? No.
No, it was way before I met him.
Okay.
This was like years ago.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. Well, Emmy, I'm gonna kick it to you for a quick little intro about who you are, and then we'll go from there.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm Emmy or Emerald, whichever one you prefer. Don't call me Amy or Emily. Ugh, don't like those names. Just my preference. I'm a single mom. My daughter's gonna be 18 soon. Makes me feel so old. And then I play Fortnite, and yeah,
and
watch Marvel stuff. And I'm not nothing spectacular. Oh, and I'm a dog groomer, so that can be
nice.
Oh heck yeah.
questions too.
Yeah. Emmy, you said you play Fortnite, but every day I hear you say, "I don't know why I play this game."
I don't. I really don't, because I don't get any better.
Every day I play with Emmy, or I'm listening to Emmy, and she's just, I don't know why I play this game.
That's everyone with any game. I think.
Yeah,
at this
I
point.
agree. I agree.
I hear people say it all the time. I fucking hate it. I'm sorry. Can I cuss?
Yeah, sure. On my side, yeah.
Okay. Is it okay, or should I not? Should I refrain from cursing?
Black, what do you want to minimize it?
Oh, I'm 18 as fuck.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I play, and I just don't seem to get any fucking better. And like, I had a roommate, and he saw me play, and he's like, "You don't play this shit every day. You should be." And I'm like, fucking bro, I do my best. I guess I'm not hand-eye coordinated, but I should be, because I use sharp objects all day.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
have to.
what I've noticed, because I actually just had a buddy from high school I graduated high school with. He stopped into my stream last night, and he goes by a different name. He went by his Spanish name, and his last name turned into into the Spanish word. Okay, and that's how he always he would call himself. It was just funny, and so that popped up in chat, and I was like, wait a minute. I know that name. It's just not a thing that comes up every on Twitch. And I'm like, oh, cool, you're here kind of thing. And it turns out somebody actually did have his name because he had to change one of the E's to a 3. And I was like, maybe you had it before. Anywho, what I'm getting at is at his bachelor party 3 years ago, I was so addicted to Fortnite, right? This is when I started playing Fortnite. I lugged my PlayStation 4 there, right? I just to a bachelor party, and I am hooked up to a TV in the living room. I'm pretty sure his dad made a comment to me the one night, but I'm in the bedroom playing. I'm like, I'm that guy. Yes. What, Black? What? You're muted for us.
Did you say bachelor party?
I went to the bachelor party.
Okay, so get away from me, you stripper! I'm fucking building.
Well, first of all, yeah, there were no. You know what's on it? Honestly, we can talk about this more. But I've now been, obviously I'm in the age range where people start getting married and buddies start having bachelor parties and whatnot. I've been to maybe 6 or 7 bachelor parties. This last one that I just went to last weekend, okay, was the first one that anybody had even suggested going to a strip club.
I've never been to one.
And half of the people went to it, and the other half did not.
Been to a couple.
Right? Half of the people went, and the other half did not. But
I would be on the do not.
I did not. I did not go. I have a pregnant wife and a 18-month-old son, right? Who is not vaccinated. I did not go. Nor do I think. I don't think I would go even not during COVID, but I might.
I think I'd go regardless. Of
it just depends on the situation. Anything. If it was somebody had I had the right amount of drinks, and somebody was like a
Yeah.
really close friend
Not
and
yet.
and encouraged me, right? And it was like, okay, let's go. But like during a pandemic, during all this stuff, that's the last place I'm going, right? Because they're like dancing on this person, then dancing on this person. It's like that's just too much transmission.
Gross.
Yeah. Anywho, so yes, I took my PlayStation. I was in the heart of my addiction with Fortnite. I took my PlayStation. The story I was trying to tell is my buddy was drunk, had never seen Fortnite yet. It's his bachelor party. He sits
Oh.
down and he is playing completely hammered. And I guess his wife to be, bought him a PS4 and he's been playing ever since. I texted him today, hey, thanks for stopping over to the Twitch. And he's like, I'm like, we should play sometime, And he's like, I'm still so bad. I play 2 games and I rage quit every time. I'm just like,
That's not me.
No,
I don't
you
do
don't.
that.
You don't quit, but you do rage.
No.
You don't quit,
Oh yeah, of course.
which is
Can't
where
help that.
the name kind of came from, right? Maybe we get into that.
No,
No.
to be honest, no. It came. We can.
Yeah.
My situation is kind of sad. I'm 40 and I still live at home, but I don't live in a basement. Okay, I live in a room with my mom. It's very expensive out here, and I'm the worst with money. That's just another thing that I have wrong. But anyways, I did move out for a year, and mind you, I've always had younger friends because I don't feel like, I don't know, people my age are boring to me. They're just boring to me. I get along better with the guys that are younger, and they're mostly guys because they play video games and all that stuff. I'm not your girly girl type, Well, anyways, when we moved out, I had a roommate, and then his roommates or his friends would come over, and then it was a whole house full of fucking. It was a frat house. It was a low key fucking frat house. It was
without
fun.
without a college.
Exactly. It was
It's like
just hey,
old school with
yes,
Luke Wilson and
Shit, bro.
yes,
we're going
exactly.
streaking. We're going
That
streaking.
never happened though. None of
I'm
that.
watching that tonight.
Hey, the guys, they're coming. Who's streaking? Well, they're all coming. They're back there. Frank,
Yeah,
get in the car. Frank, get in the car.
I'm watching that tonight, bro. I
So
gotta make a note.
it was a frat house, and I'm not gonna lie, it was the best time of my life. The 1 year, because to be honest, I didn't start drinking until I was 21. I was good, and then I had a very massive panic attack when I was like in my 20s, and it was to the point where I couldn't move. And my boyfriend at the time was drinking a beer, and my mom's like, "Hey, give her a beer, she'll be good." So I had a beer, and I was like, "Okay, calm me down." I said, "Can I have another one?" This is my mom. I'm asking my mom, "Can I have another one?" I'm 21. I'm asking my mom.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, go ahead, just." And I was like, after the second one, I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get another one." And then it was done. I just kept drinking after that. But when I moved out, I had no rules. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted, and my daughter would be with her father the weekends because we weren't together, so it worked out. Anyways, the younger crew that I hung out with, I guess, there was one particular one that I had my eye on, and if anyone ever got too close to him, I'd fucking get mad. Only because that's just the person I am, like, I'm sorry, that's mine, don't touch it. So that's how they and then not to mention too, if you piss me off enough, I'd get mad also, especially with drinking. So that's where EmySmash came around. My friend was like, "Damn, EmySmash," and I'm just like, "Yeah, Emmy will fucking smash you."
Yeah.
So yeah, that came about, and
Nice.
every once in a while they would say it after that, and it just kind of stuck, and I totally forgot about it until Chaos made those little
Yeah, he made a little emote badge. So Chaos has
Emmy
made
Rage or something like that.
he's made a lot of his emote badges. I mean, he doesn't stream often at all. He is affiliate, but he doesn't stream often.
They're great though.
But he
They're
made
really
these
cool.
little emotes with like different people's names in them. I think mine's now Caesar Salty or something like that because I was getting salty about something. So he immediately made the emote, uploaded it, so then he could use it against me. But he made one for EmySmash and then she went ahead and changed her name. because when I started playing with Emmy through Ari, Chaos just loved the fact that she would just blurt out the most absurd things when she died, like just immediate humor rage, right? It was like rage, but it was like a funny rage. It wasn't like
you
a
fucking
scary,
twat waffle, like
yeah,
all that shit.
yeah,
Man.
whole bunch of stuff.
Jesus.
But
Mm,
that's cool
Yeah.
though.
it was fun. It's fun.
So you're in California, right? You were saying it's expensive out there, which I think people
It is.
should understand that, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you from California originally? I don't know if I've ever asked you that question.
Born and raised. Born in Long Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Born in Long Beach. I've lived in, I mean, not that you guys would know any of the places out here, but I've lived in Lakewood, Artesia, and then Bellflower's where I live now. And yeah, I've been here for like 24 years. So
Nice.
yeah, it's good because like I didn't want to have, because I moved around a lot when I was younger, so I wanted to make sure my daughter had a school to go to, and she had all those friends that could have, like would go to the high school with her.
Yeah.
I never had that, so like because we would move. Like my mom was a single mom also, so she has 2 kids. My brother, however, when he was younger, he had some issues. We have mental issues. Our whole family does. And my brother, when he was 8, tried to commit suicide. Go figure how that young he knew what the hell that was.
You're right.
So he was sent away to live with my grandparents while, I lived with my mom. So I was like, kind of grew up the single child,
Sure.
like, and then every time my brother would come around and be like, you're adopted, right?
Oh yeah.
You're adopted.
Yeah, he does.
Because
He does the sibling thing.
Oh no, I do it to him.
Oh,
I
you
told
do
him,
it. Okay.
because he's younger than me, so I'm the oldest, and I told him.
The other way around
I
too.
did too, but hold on. Now
No,
you're
no.
you're
This changes
hold on.
so much.
It does, because now you're telling me you're
I'm the
doing.
worst at toy storytelling.
Well, no, I was gonna say, I think you're the worst at being a sister now, because you just said your brother tried to commit suicide at the age of 8, and now you tell him he's adopted anytime he comes around.
He's fine. He's totally. We're over
Is
that.
he okay now? Is he? That's what my next question was going to be.
I mean,
To an extent, as good as you can be.
Yeah, I consider him a man-child, but yeah, he's
Okay.
good. He has his own daughter. He still lives here too. But he's got a little bit more than I do. Like, I'm functioning crazy. He's not quite there yet. Yeah. I always say I'm medicated crazy, because I do take medication. So, but then a lot of people are like, you would never fucking know the way you rage on this game.
Oh, yeah, but I don't even think that, Emmy. Like, it all seems pretty controlled to me. Like, I get what people are saying, but from somebody who also rages, mine's like 100%. I cannot control it. Like, it is like, that's just what happens. Like, I have those moments where the anger and rage take over, and it's not just in the game, it's in like everyday life. I don't know if people can't tell, but it's true. It's
I know.
I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. Yeah,
it happens.
it's not,
I mean,
not cool.
I was diagnosed when I was 14. I don't know is this stuff you guys want to hear. I don't really care. I can tell anything you want.
We can literally talk about. We've talked about everything across the board in 31 episodes. So.
All right, cool. Well, no, in that case, when I was 14, I was diagnosed with bipolar manic depression. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that.
I've heard of it.
And
yep.
I went. Basically, I tried to pretend to commit suicide. I wasn't going to do it, but I did it for attention, and I got the wrong attention I wanted, so I got thrown into the mental hospital for a week. Been there one time, I'm never fucking going back. That's just, no, it's not for me. I didn't like it there. It was crazy, and those people were fucking way more psycho than I am.
Sure.
So after that, you go through medications, you find the right ones that help you out and whatnot. And so over the years, I've learned how to manage it. I still have really bad anger issues sometimes, but not to the point where I'm just gonna go off on some random person, because that's just not me either.
Right.
I'm
right.
not.
Yeah.
I don't find myself. I hate confrontation. I really do. I don't like it. But if I'm backed into a corner, of course I'm gonna fight back. I'm not gonna, I'm pretty good word wise.
Sure.
I'll make you feel like shit with a smile on my face. I can do that.
Sure.
Done it to plenty of people.
Sure. I think
Yeah.
you did it to me one
And then-
day. You did it to me one day when I was
no,
yeah, when I was
no.
joking around. When I was joking around, you said something. I was like, I'm out. I'm leaving this. This is-
Oh, that day.
yeah, you know, yeah. I know that was not your.
wasn't-
I know that wasn't your intention, but
it wasn't like.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I mean. That
But you're
day
good
was
at
just
it,
getting
right?
old.
You're good at yeah. You're good at it. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And on it too, when you're online, you can be whoever the fuck you want.
Sure.
You can be a badass bitch, I'm not in real life. I'm so not that, but I like to think of myself as a strong person.
Not after this, Emmy. After this, people are gonna know you're a softie, and it's too late.
Exactly.
That persona's over. That persona's over.
my reputation is fucking ruined now.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's fine. But yeah, I'm a big softie. I'm I'm a Cancer, so I go by that stuff. Like I'm a
We all are then,
hard outer
right?
shell.
Yeah, I was about to
We
say
all
we're
are.
all cancers.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Let's not
Then
say
you
that
know.
too much, because when you just like start describing us as cancers, it just sounds like we're fucking terrible,
We're
Like I said,
crabs.
whoever
Yeah,
came up, no, I just whoever came up with the name Cancer for like that zodiac
I know,
sign or
it's
whatever,
an
and
asshole.
it just sucks because it's like you're a Leo or you're a Gemini or whatever. It's like none of it is toxic, right? But the moment you say I'm a Cancer, it's like I'm a Cancer to society. I'm a Cancer to my relationship. I'm a Cancer. You know what I mean? It's just terrible. Just
I've gotten to the
awful.
point where I've had someone ask, "You have cancer?" No, dipshit.
Yeah.
I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah,
But-
it's been a pet peeve of mine since. Luckily,
I can see
neither of
that.
my kids are going to be a Cancer, so we'll be good there.
That's good. My daughter's not. She's a Sagittarius, but my niece is. And what's really funny is my daughter acts like my brother, like mood-wise and stuff, and then my niece is just like me. She's got a little smart mouth and everything.
Now, how's your daughter as far as like mental stuff and things like that? You said like your family, so like, do you worry about that at all, or is that okay, kind of thing?
Every day. I make sure that she talks to me about stuff like when her dad was her away in 2018, and it was really a new thing for us. It was like a shock.
Sure.
Because he was so young. He's a year older than me. And, but he was a heavy drinker. And he was told when we were together at one time, he had went to the doctors and they had told him, like, you have a fatty liver. You need to stop drinking, eating red meat and all that stuff. And him being the stubborn guy that he is, didn't do it. And especially at that age when you're in your 20s, you're like, this shit ain't going to happen to me. You don't think about that stuff.
Sure.
I know I didn't. I didn't start thinking about shit like that until I got to my late 30s.
Sure.
But yeah, after Dad died, it was more lines. I know how you're feeling, like if you're okay. And I did take a long time to get her someone to talk to, but now she has someone to talk to. She's not on any medication, thank goodness.
That's great.
I'd want her not to be on anything like that, but if it were to come down to it, okay, I wouldn't say no.
Right.
I know a lot of people have their own preferences on everything, but for me, the medication worked, and I know for some people it just doesn't.
Sure.
My mom, she was on medication for a long time, and she just said, one day, she said, fuck this, I'm not doing this no more, and she got off of it, and she went, and she's done everything natural from then on.
That's awesome.
Me, I'm just like, it works. I'm good.
You don't
if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but when I was in, I think it was 17, 18. I think it was, when I was 17, I was diagnosed with agoraphobia. Do you know what that is?
No.
No? It's
I
the
don't, Black. Do
suckiest
you know?
fucking thing ever. Agoraphobia?
He's looking it up now.
Don't Google it.
No, I know what agoraphobia is. My
No.
stream just went offline.
Oh.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh no.
It's back.
Okay.
Agoraphobia?
Yes.
That's like blood.
It's no, it's the fear of open
Agoraphobia?
spaces. Agoraphobia.
I mean, it said phobia.
Agora-
That just assumed like it was a phobia.
It is. It's the
No, I
fear
know what
of
phobia is.
it's
Open
the fear
spaces,
of open
you're saying?
spaces.
Interesting. So,
So-
opposite of claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Yes. So I couldn't. Not to mention, I had severe anxiety as well. So for about a year of my life, I couldn't
my
go past the
stream.
gate
Oh,
in my house, from my house. Do you want me to stop talking? I mean, I can.
no, go.
Okay.
He's just trying to fix it on his end. I have it up. It looks
Oh.
like it ended, so you're just restarting it.
So yeah, I couldn't go past my gate. If I went past my gate, I'd freak out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That would be in like
was,
I can't imagine even.
it was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible. Like I didn't like it.
Now, did
but-
you overcome that, or is that like a medication
Yeah.
solve? You did.
Both.
Both?
Like I met Allie's dad. Allie's my daughter. I met her dad when I was 19. So he actually helped me out of my house. So that's another reason why I fell in love with him, because he was so
Yeah.
understanding and he was cool, and it was just like, all right, cool, like, let's go. And he knew exactly how it was too. Like, say if I didn't feel comfortable in a place and I had to go, he would be like, all right, let's go. I couldn't do that. If I had to go, I had to know I had a way out.
Sure.
That's how bad it got. I mean, it's still like that to today. I still have little bouts of it. Like, I don't like amusement parks. For one, people suck, and two, and mainly people suck. But for two, it's just, I mean, I could
Would
go.
you go to an amusement park if you had it rented out with only people you knew didn't suck?
Fuck yeah, I'd go.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd go.
So it's
I
not the
could do that.
rides that suck. It's just the people.
No, it's just a lot of people.
Yeah, the
and
line sucked for me. Like I don't see
Oh, yeah.
I don't see the enjoyment. I am looking forward to taking my son at some point, right? For like
Oh,
but,
it's great when you have kids.
Yeah.
You just take the kids and, but once, like, I don't like the rides. Allie's dad was the fun one. I always think I'm the boring one because I don't really do much because of the fact that I'm limited to doing a lot of things that she would like to do. Like, I don't drive the freeway. I'm all kinds of fucked up. I don't drive the freeway because I get too much anxiety to do it. But I did do it when I went to grooming school. I had to do an hour there and an hour back, and I did a pre-run in order just to know where to go.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, that's smart, I thought.
That helps. Yeah, that helps a
it
lot.
worked.
Runs always help.
Yeah, and this was before really good GPS too, so I had to like remember where the fuck to go. And I could do it if I absolutely have to, but I prefer not to. And everyone tells me like it's safer on the street on the freeway, and I'm just like, okay, not for me. I don't know. I don't like the fast car, and you just that.
I mean,
that
I'm
whole
guessing
fear,
it's
like,
the main one out there that's like 7 or 8 lanes wide, right?
Highway or whatever you guys call it.
I
where
mean,
you're
yeah,
from.
but I'm only getting like 2, maybe 3 lanes where I'm at, just FYI.
We have like 4 or 5.
Okay, I'm thinking between LA and San Diego. Like when I was out there, it was like 7 lanes wide at times. I'm like, holy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
The biggest I've seen is 6 here in St. Louis, and that's it. And that's I'm good.
It's normal. Like we have like our main streets, we have 2 lanes on both sides. So
that's crazy. My lanes are like 1 and 1, 1 each side.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, it was a completely
busy.
it was a completely different experience out there for me. Like I was like, holy crap. It was nice.
And I bet you
it was nice. Don't get me
rude as
wrong.
fuck.
It was nice, but I was like not. Yeah, it was. What's interesting is I just saw like an interview that said, California is not like if you go to New York City, you'll get a shoulder, but out in California, somebody will let you cross the street. Like, is it not that way? Okay.
Like,
just depends where.
I don't know. Exactly. Like if you were to run into me, I'm nice. I'm gonna be like, hey, you gotta go. Go ahead, go.
Unless you're stepping on your turf. then you're gonna smash. Then it's a smashing time, right?
EmySmash.
Emmy
Yeah,
smash.
maybe. It only like I don't really do that anymore. Like that's just like because I don't hang out with half the people that I used to hang out with. They're all young, and I just figured that they just basically used me for my money anyways because I had a stable job and a house to stay at because the house was my cousin. And I was just like, fuck it, y'all can stay too. Because I know how it is. You know, I would never want to be left homeless. So I
Sure.
let them stay with me.
Sure.
I mean, they paid rent to a point.
Sure.
But yeah, I kind of went into debt for that. But hey, lesson learned. That shit's not happening again.
Yeah.
Ever.
And you know, if anything, you can pass along that knowledge to your daughter, right? And like make sure
She knows.
Yeah.
She's so smart, this kid. I mean, I don't like to boast, but my daughter's fucking smart. Her dad was borderline genius, so it shows.
Sure.
Not me. I'm still not anywhere close to genius, but you know. I got the humor, I guess. She's hilarious, by the way. She's really funny too. Smart, funny, beautiful. I don't know. I have her on Instagram if you guys ever wanted to go check it out.
And she's graduating this year?
Yes. No, 2022.
2022. Nice.
She's a senior this year. Yeah, she's a senior.
I guess that's what I meant. That's what I meant. School year just started, right? She's a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so that's a good transition. We can definitely talk about that because I know Black had the post about his kids starting school. So, Emmy, you can relate with Black on your daughter graduating from school while Black cries about his kids going to school.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, so we're prepping everything. You know, we just finished up the school shopping.
I mean, you're gonna have a lot of time at the house with no kids there. That's what's gonna happen.
And I told Miranda, you know, I looked her straight in the face and I said, Miranda, I'm going to move my schedule around. Like, I want to spend this time with you. And she was like, I'm just gonna nap. I was like, in a real note though, like, Miranda, that's like 4 hours a day that we're not gonna have any kids, nothing on a regular basis. I was like, we're gonna find out if you still love me the way I love you. And it's true though. Like, think about that. As much as, like, you know, kids invade the space and, you know, like, you know, make that bond, whatever it may be, stronger or weak or whatever. You know, I told her, I was like, we're about to find out. You know, that's a real note.
Well, I mean, you guys survived COVID together. You should be fine.
Yeah, but I never left the house really, besides like for work. You know, even when I did work a lot, it was either work or home.
I know,
so, like,
but
it never bugged me.
Yeah, you're leaving for work every day.
Yeah, it's no different than coming in here and shutting the door.
You're not getting what I'm saying. You guys were together regardless, so I'm sure she still loves you.
Oh, we'll see.
But man, COVID has fucked up some shit.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about her graduating? What's the plan for her?
She wants to go to UC Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Which is one of the fucking biggest party schools of all California.
Sure.
She told me this too, by the way. She's very honest with me, and she's told me this. And I'm like, why the fuck would you tell me that? I don't want to know this. I don't want to know that you're going to a big fucking party school.
She told you that it was
yes,
okay.
She told me this.
About the party school,
I was like, where's this at? She's all Santa Barbara. And I'm like, all right, cool. She's like, they have a good marine biology class there. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. And she's like, yeah, and it's like the #1 party school. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? You want to go there? I was like, oh, thanks for telling me that. But, I mean, I'm scared. I don't want her to go. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
Sure.
Like, I mean, I don't do much now, but it's like I know I have her around. But once she goes, it's like, I'm going to get a dog or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to get a dog.
Well, I mean, you groom them, right?
That don't mean shit.
You don't like them, or you do like them?
Oh, I love them.
Oh, yeah,
I love them. Don't get me wrong. It's just they're about as expensive as kids.
Yeah,
if not more.
No,
not more.
I mean, I don't think mine. I spend I mean, I buy the expensive food for my lab
I mean,
golden retriever.
You gotta think shots too, shots, grooming if they need it.
Well, so
Well,
my for my
grooming's
dog,
free
it's
for
about
me.
$150 a year. I go one time a year for my lab golden retriever.
Yeah.
The food I buy is $70 a month. She eats a whole bag of like a big bag of food. My dog eats 4 cups a day. It's crazy.
Is it?
But it's a golden retriever lab mix,
Okay.
a Goldador. So she looks like a golden retriever, but with short fur, not long.
Did you just say a Goldador?
Goldador
He
is
made that
the name.
shit up. That's
no,
not it.
no,
That's
no,
not
no.
weird.
You can go look it
That's
up.
not.
You can go look it
No.
up. Go look it up.
Don't try to make it
Type
sound like
Goldador, Black. Type Goldador.
I'm good.
Golda.
He's making up fucking names now. Come on. I've never heard of that.
I will link it to you guys later. I will link it.
Okay.
Dustin, you out there? Can you put a link to a Goldador wiki page, in the chat real
Goldador?
quick, please?
I've heard of Golden Doodle, Labradoodle,
It is a
Bermadoodle,
Goldador.
a Maltipoo. Fuck,
Anywho,
man.
$70 a month buying her Royal Canine.
Which is, it's okay food. It's not the best. But
I mean, that's pretty damn good food. It's $70 a bag.
yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
I mean, the only
But
thing that's
you
gonna be
get
better
everything
is if
here.
the only thing I can give her better would be, actual rice and
Raw.
chicken. Yeah,
Raw food, yeah. Do you buy that stuff from your vet or from like Petco or PetSmart?
PetSmart. It's one of the
Oh.
better brands that I've done the lookup on, and my vet has no problems with it. My
You
vet
should
said,
try,
"Don't get Blue Wilderness." My vet was like, "Don't get Blue Wilderness." But I don't know the difference. But
My vet told me to get Blue Wilderness.
did your vet tell you?
I'm no
No.
fucking animal.
You used
Fuck
to.
that.
You got rid of it.
Dang, I was
should-
right.
you shoulda
I
gave
didn't
it to
get rid of
Emmy.
it. She should have never got it to begin
You
with.
should have gave it to Emmy.
Oh, what was it? A dog or a cat or what?
It was a blue pit, I think.
You got rid of it? Those things are
We've always
they're
had
good dogs.
So like I had a boxer when right before I met my wife. That was my dog. Like that was my dog. After she passed, I didn't care. Like I don't want another animal. But my wife convinced
Makes
me to get a
sense.
blue pit. So she got herself a blue pit. And then, she found out she was pregnant and she there again not able to do it. And then, most recently she wanted another dog, so she got that blue pit again. And she ended up getting rid of it just like she did the last one. I kept telling her, I was like, you just do, you're going through this whole fucking shit again.
Night
But hey.
Dragon said you're an animal. I don't know if he's saying that because you're now the animal or because you got rid of the blue pit. Not sure.
I mean, I love blue pits. They're gorgeous dogs.
I feel you. I feel you
gorgeous.
on so I had a puggle, right? When I moved
Yeah.
out, first thing my parents dropped me off with my roommate from college. This is after college. I got my full-time job, dropped me off 4.5 hours away. They left. We got in the car and drove to Maryland because I was picking up this puppy that I had already purchased and I was picking up. Brought it back. 8 years that dog was with me. When I was single, when I was in the apartment, whatever it may be.
Your buddy.
That it was and then he turns 8 and a week later I have to have him put down because prostate cancer. And
Oh.
I was like, if I didn't already have this other, I have a dog and a cat still. If I didn't already have those animals, I wouldn't have an animal because that was the worst experience of my entire life. Have to make that.
Yeah.
It was the decision. If he would have passed away, I think I would have been okay. Like if it just had happened naturally,
Still
but
hits hard.
have to make the
regardless, or-
decision just sucked. And honestly, it was the fact of, I was asking the vet, right? Like, am I doing everything I can? Like money is not an option at that point for me, right? I will go broke.
Yeah.
Right.
I will go broke. Like
Yeah.
let whatever needs to happen to keep him going, happily. I want to make that happen. And unfortunately I couldn't make that happen. It
Yeah.
sucked, and it's been over a
Had to
year
do that.
already. It's crazy. I was just looking forward. So my Goldador.
Seth said
My-
hello.
What's up, Sess? My Goldador is so hyper, and she is like a lap. I want to eat 24/7. And with my son
Nice.
walking around, holding treats all the time, like his own food,
Boy.
she's like always circling him like a shark, right? My Puggle would have been the same way when it came to like treats, but he would have been the dog that gets up on the couch when he's sitting there watching TV and just lays right next to him, right? And I was looking forward to him getting like a couple years with him, like because the Puggle's supposed to be like 12 or 15 before they, the life expectancy. I was looking forward to seeing that, and it sucks that I didn't get to, but you're here now. Make that decision. Good.
I was gonna say, how old is your dog now?
The Goldador is gonna be 5 in like a couple months, and it's crazy. You would think she's a puppy the way she moves around.
Well, that's the lab.
Yeah, you would think she's a puppy.
The lab is,
I need to get her out more often. Like I need to get her out in the yard running, but she just wants food. Like she goes to the door, she wants to go out. You let her out, she comes right back to the door to come back in because she wants a treat. That's why she wants to go out. It's crazy.
Dogs do that shit too. It's like,
so
God, my mom gives them a treat every time they go outside. So my one dog, Loki, will go and he'll stand by the door and he's like, I gotta go. So I'll let him outside the back door. And then he'll go out. He might go, but sometimes he doesn't. And then he comes in. I'm like, come back in. And he looks at me like, give me a treat. And I'm like, I'm not giving you a fucking treat. You went to the bathroom. Good shit.
Yeah.
They're smart.
Oh, they
fucking
are.
Dogs
they
are
are.
Smart, man.
They're like, if I do this, they'll give me that,
Oh, yeah. I've, doing what I do, you learn that dogs are like, they push your buttons just to know how far they can go.
Yeah.
Because, like, sometimes in grooming, the dogs are total assholes. Like, people are like, oh, my dog's the sweetest dog in the world. She doesn't bite, blah, blah. Bitch, your dog bites. Okay? Your dog does not want to be washed. He doesn't want water thrown at him, doesn't want clippers to touch him. He doesn't want scissors near his face. And it's just like, yeah, your dog is horrible. But I can get it done. And if that's the case, then it's good.
Yeah.
I'm good. That's fine. You have to have patience. You have to, like...
Sure.
But they push your buttons. Like, I have a dog that I groom only me because I would not wish this dog on anyone else at my shop because, no. He literally bites me the entire time. But I've been working with him since he was a puppy. So he's like, getting used to me, but he'll still bite me. And he does like gator rolls. Do you know what gator rolls are? When they roll like a gator, when he gets his food, he'll roll. And roll. That fucker does that shit all the time. When I'm trying to dry him, he'll like gator roll on my table, and I'm like, Jesus, people are gonna think I'm killing you, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
But I get him done. His mom loves it, and he's cute when he's finished. He's just an asshole through the process.
Yeah. I'm telling you what, I've only taken my dogs to get their nails trimmed.
Right.
And when I took my Puggle, like this is when I just had only my Puggle, and I would take him to PetSmart.
Hated it, right?
I would take him to PetSmart. My dog had like anxiety, right? Clipping was kind of okay. I tried to have them grind the Dremel, and there were 4 PetSmart people holding this 30-pound dog. Like my dog's 30 pounds, and he's just like freaking out. And I'm like, I told him,
happens all the time.
I said, don't worry.
Just stop.
I said that's the last time I'm ever gonna have you guys Dremel. I will only have clips. So after I had my other dog, we would go, and I'm like, that one gets the Dremel because she'll let you do it. The other one, don't even try.
Don't.
Go straight for the clippers, and that's it.
At least you're nice, because there's clients that come in and they expect you to do fucking miracles on their dogs, and it's just like, lady, your dog won't let me touch his feet. But did you get the nails as short as possible? No, I couldn't touch the fucking feet. What am I supposed to do? But I can't say that to the client.
I would bring him home, and I would get a nail file out and do it manually because he would at least let me do that because the Dremel tool wouldn't work.
Cool. That's good. That's good.
Because they were sharp, right? Like when you cut it, and it's like they're sharp, and now they're like sharper than when they weren't cut. Because of COVID, I've just been doing it myself. I've been very careful. I'm like, I'm going to do it extra long just so I don't hit anything I'm not supposed to.
I do that all the time. I did that all the time.
Cutting the nail.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid. I'm like
I'm
looking.
terrified to go a little
Oh my
further.
god.
No, I'm good. You
And
just
she's
leave it
always
open. You'll be
and she's
okay.
always pulling a little bit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
am I hitting something I shouldn't? Like,
Yeah.
What you could do, an easy way to tell if you're doing it right or not, is if you can look at the nail when you. Hold on, let me see
they
if I
said
can-
there's like a pink.
Don't fall.
You'll see the cartilage. Like
Yeah.
there's like a
It's called the quick of the nail. It's just like the part of our nail, like right here, the pink part. That's our quick. You know, if you go too far and you rip that nail, you bleed. Same shit with the dogs.
Yeah.
But if you clip it to where you do a little bit at a time, you can tell when you start getting close to that, because it'll look instead of dry nail, it'll start to look like wet, like it'll start looking moisture. I don't know. You can tell.
I go one click. Listen, Emmy, I'm an amateur. I did not go to grooming school. I am like one click, so I just go and I'm like, that's good enough. You know,
That's okay. We're good. You're
it
good.
was
Not touching
interesting.
the ground when you're sitting.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't hear more. It's fine.
So when I asked my vet, like, so I forgot to ask the vet to do it when I was there for her checkup the one time,
Mhm.
and I told the girl when she, like, I was checking out at the register or whatever, and she said, I had clippers. But I'm afraid to use it. She's like, oh no, you're okay. There's like a little look for this pink, right? And don't worry, if you hit it, it's just gonna bleed. Just do this. I can't remember what it was, but she's like, just do this, and it'll stop the bleeding. It was put
Oh my
something
God.
on it, and I'm like,
It's
what?
called quick stop.
Yeah, I'm like, what? No, I'm not. Don't tell me that. Like, I better not do it. You know, I'll just sit there with the nail file and I just file it all the way down.
That's why they're. I don't know, but here in California where I live, we don't recommend getting your dog's nails cut at the vet, because the vet does not care. They are just gonna cut whatever they want off. So they'll cut to the point where they bleed. I don't do that.
Sure.
I won't do that. So we've had a lot of clients say that they've gone to the vet and the vet just has fucked them up for life, because once these dogs had a bad experience, they
don't want to go. Yeah.
They don't want to do it. They don't want nothing to do with it. Don't come near the feet. I will fucking kill you. Yes, that's scary shit.
Yeah.
So I don't recommend the vet do it, but if you're there and you have to have it done, okay. But most likely, if you ever go to Petco or
I go to PetSmart. Yeah.
Okay, just make sure that they're not throwing someone at you that's only been grooming for like a year or a few months, because that's what they did for me. Because I went through Petco to get my skills, I guess, if you want to call them that.
Sure.
They threw me in, just like, here you go do what you got to do. I went to school and then they threw me in, but I had a great manager at the shop that he taught me most of what I know, which was awesome. He had been doing it for at least 10 plus years prior to me even going there. And so we worked together. And then at the first year of me doing this, I wanted to quit so many fucking times. I was just like, I fucking hate dogs. Why the hell do I do this? You know, they look like shit. But then as time progressed, or as time went by, I progressed. You know, I got way better at what I was doing, and I saw changes. And I was like, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. I'm fucking good at this.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I love it. I used to dye my dog that I had, Morgan. She was a Maltese poodle, a Maltipoo. And
You just
that's
made
an
that
actual
up.
name.
You just made
I
that
did
up.
not. No, I didn't. No.
Where's
Yours is
Dustin? Where's
made up,
Dustin with
bro.
this link,
Yours is
bro?
made
Where's
up.
Dustin with this link?
Taking a drink of my cap juice.
Your what?
Cap juice.
It's not a. Just look it up and you'll
Maltipoos
look it
are
up.
cap.
Look it up, and Goldador will
Whatever
be
you
there.
said, Goldador is a fucking cat.
will be there.
I've never heard
You
that
heard
before.
it here first, shot.
Doing it.
I've never heard it. So, anyways, yeah, I used to dye her hair and everything. I never went into competitive grooming because that's just stressful. Looks way too stressful for me if you've ever watched that. But I have dyed hair, and I know mostly anything and everything you can ask about grooming. So, any questions you want to know, you guys can feel free to ask. I'll let you know. I like answering questions.
Yeah, I've asked all the ones.
Betless.
I've asked all the ones I
Huh?
have right now, but the one, if anybody in chat has any, I will forward them along. We can ask them. I'm sending
Yeah.
that to Emmy, and I am sending it to Black
All
as well.
my chat says Their dogs are on Bully Max.
Bully Max.
Yeah,
What?
it's like a really crazy high protein dog food
Oh,
because everyone.
I've
has
never heard
pits.
of that personally. I mean, myself, I've never heard of that food, but if that's what they
Someone
say,
said it's steroids for dogs. Oh, dude, I got way more than one person talking about it.
that's awesome.
Later,
Hey,
Some
that-
big dogs they're talking
later,
about.
you guys can look at the link that I sent you
I'm going to. I'm
with
going to.
the Goldador name because I Google searched it immediately. Multiple.
Heard that before. I've never heard it before. So, you could be right, but I don't think so.
I'm
think
telling
it's
you that a Goldador is like one of the
All he
four
did, chat, was create a
breeds.
fake wiki page.
Right?
I did not have time to create dogtime.com
I know a
/dog
guy.
breeds Goldador /slide/1. Okay. I know I work in the website business, but I'm not
Oh,
that
yeah.
good.
How
Okay.
convenient.
He has a web page for every situation.
Listen, my
Every
hand was
scenario.
here like the whole time. Okay. That like, what am I typing with my feet?
Maybe.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta
Alright.
use the bathroom.
Okay. Oh, you got pee? Jeez.
He's drinking
Pee your
Dr.
pants?
Pepper.
Too much cap juice. Well, Emmy,
Funny.
if people ask questions, I'll forward them along. But it looks like they're talking about Bully Max here.
Ugh, and I'm boring. I know. I'm not very fun to talk to about things.
That's not true because we're having a great conversation. Stop doing that to yourself. You're not allowed to do that.
I know. I do that all the
You're
time.
not allowed to do that here. I'm gonna think of a word for. There's probably already a word for that. You're gaslighting yourself, right? Is that what that's called?
Yeah,
Is that what the
pretty
kids say?
I-
Stop gaslighting
maybe.
yourself because that's not true. I'm having a fine time. We normally don't have people in chat, and I prefer it that way because it makes it hard to
Okay.
talk. It makes it hard to
Keep
talk with
up.
them. Yeah. Especially when I'm like talking to you. I know we've gotten a talk from playing games, but the same way I told Rye is like I didn't know anything about Rye because I'm usually playing the game. I'm usually not having to talk about how, what you do or where you've been or
Right,
where you
right.
go, that kind of thing. So like I didn't know you were a dog groomer. To be honest, I had no idea.
No?
No.
Oh.
I don't know
Sunshine, okay,
how
Sunshine
I
knows.
was like I don't
And
know how I would
Rye
know.
did. Yeah, it's. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's so easy. You get to play with dogs all day." No, the fuck I do.
No. Yeah, the dog grooming
That
is
shit
not that.
is crazy.
How many puppies do you get to see though?
Oh,
You ever get to see
like
puppies? Because
puppy
those are
puppies?
fun. Yeah, puppies. Those are fun.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're probably hard to groom, but they're also really cute.
They are, but I have my ways. I'm good. I like I work. Excuse me. I work in a daycare also, a dog
Oh.
daycare,
Nice.
and the salon is on a different part of the building, so it's kind of all together. So we get to see puppies pretty much on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's
Because
awesome.
they go into daycare and stuff, and they're fucking adorable.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
And then so if they're at daycare, they can get groomed later on in the day before they go home. So it works out pretty good that way.
I actually don't think I would ever own. I don't think I would ever own a dog
But you have to groom like that.
if
Yeah.
there wasn't a puppy stage.
Oh, right.
The puppy
I love
stage is
puppy
the
stage.
only thing that draws me into wanting a dog. I don't want the adult
Exactly.
dog. Like I get it, people rescue dogs. I have a big heart, but I don't have the big heart that wants to be crumbled years later, and that's kind of what happened.
Well, it's gonna happen regardless, but at least if you get the dog as a puppy and you have him for to his long
Fullest, yeah.
lasting life, you'll have a full life of his years instead of a couple.
Yep.
You rescue a dog that's
No,
like
I agree.
8 or 9. I couldn't do that either, mind you. I don't like the older dogs. I think the older dogs are worse than the puppies
Probably.
because
They're-
grooming an older dog, they're more fragile because of the fact they're old, they have arthritis and stuff like that, and the fact that they are angry as
They
shit.
have a past that makes them angry, They're like, I don't want you to do this to me. I'm just
So-
want to live my life.
Exactly, like don't
s-
fucking touch me.
stay off my lawn, like a
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
what a grumpy old men movie, whatever
Yep.
I'm
stay
that
off
guy.
my lane. Well, we're talking about the
Good.
dogs, but
We're talking about old dogs.
we're talking
like,
about old dogs.
grooming
So
an old dog.
are you
It's-
also that
it's a
guy?
little
Stay off
harder.
my lawn, Black.
100%.
Yeah, we finally got Dustin to post
Fucking hate my
Emmy
neighbors.
Smash chat, Smash emote in chat. So
Shop.bullymax.com. You can order it online. Wow.
Okay, I'll have
It's
to check that
branded
out.
as bulk up your dog.
Well, that's if you want a big fucking
That's
dog. Like,
dope. I mean, if you got a pit, you might.
okay,
mean-
that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, that's the picture on the link, right? Is a pit bull.
Yeah.
Pitbull.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's talking about pits and boxers.
Oh.
So like,
See, I usually deal with dogs that need haircuts, like Shih Tzus, Malteses, Yorkies, Cocker Spaniels are the fucking
look,
worst.
Goldadors.
fluffy dogs.
Goldadors.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
that thing,
they don't
that
need haircuts.
monstrosity.
Goldadors don't
You
need
definitely
haircuts.
trim golden retrievers.
Golden
Oh,
retrievers, yes,
100%.
Yeah, so a Goldador
I've
may
used it-
need
I've-
a haircut as well.
maybe.
Whatever that is.
It's in
I
your
would have to see a
inbox. You can
picture.
look at it.
I'd have to see a picture of it, and I
No,
Yeah, I
can.
gotta
it
look at
doesn't.
that,
It doesn't
dude.
need to. Mine needs a. Mine sheds like crazy.
It just looks like a
Oh,
lab.
okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's
Mine-
just a lab, bro.
I'm telling you, it's not. It is a golden retriever, Labrador retriever mixed dog.
Chad, this thing's a lab.
Mine doesn't look like that. Mine doesn't look like that. Mine has like the feathered tail. Mine has the feathered tail.
So yours is more of the golden.
Yeah. Well,
In
the
the lab.
tail is, yeah. But she's also skinny, like a lab. She kind of looks like a greyhound in the legs. To be honest, she's a tall dog. Actually, as we're talking about dogs, and Nice Guy Gaming's in the chat. Do we have any more German Shepherds available? Yeah. See.
Fucking lab, bro. Come
It's a
on.
fucking.
It's a lab. They just put a fancy name to it.
No, it is a mix. It is. There is a mix.
They're just sprucing it up. You want a Goldador? That's an awesome little new breed. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Let me see here.
I mean, I've heard of like Labrador Golden Retriever mixes, but never the Goldador. They've never put it that way. I think I would laugh my ass off if a client came in and said, "I have a Goldador." Like, what? I don't know. Clients are, although we're not allowed to like, at my shop, we're not allowed to correct the owner, because I have had a few clients come in and say, "Oh, I have a Maltese," and the dog is black. Malteses are never black. They're white all the time. And they're like, "Oh, I have a Maltese," and I'm just like, okay. It's a cute little dog, and then I'll take it back, and me and my coworkers will be like, "The fuck? This is not a Maltese. This is something else." But yeah, it's
Yeah. I don't have any. We had an Instagram page for my two dogs, but it seems like we don't have that many pictures on it, and none of them as an adult. Like, she's not an adult.
oh,
And honestly, I lost all train of thought the first picture that
it's
popped up.
okay.
No,
it's
no,
okay.
no. When I pulled up Instagram, the first picture I saw was Black's foot inside of a Nike sandal. So it was just,
That's not my foot. Everyone thought that was my foot. That's
It's
not my
just-
foot.
it's your foot in a sandal, and I lost
My
all train
foot.
of thought.
I don't have tingers,
There's
bro.
so much hair on that foot. I just couldn't do
I
it.
don't have hair. That's your first sign that it's not me.
You have it on your foot, man.
Oh my god.
In a Nike dad sandal.
Oh,
I don't
geez.
wear sandals
Apparently, you do, because you posted on the Instagram.
because it looked cool. You wanna know what I wear? I wear and ones with a broken down back.
What does that
They're
mean?
like some shitty fucking Walmart shoe.
You mean the shoe?
Yeah, and I just break down the back and wear it as a slipper.
Why?
That's how. Because
Why
I
don't
don't
you
give a fuck.
fucking
The thing
buy a
is $8.
slipper?
Right? Go to Walmart. Get
Nah,
some
I don't
slippers,
want
man.
my toes shown.
No, a
They have other
slipper.
Yeah, but I walk outside with it.
A slipper.
They have
You walk
slippers that are
outside with
outside.
slippers?
Slide some Crocs,
Yes.
bro.
I ain't
There
wearing
you
no
go,
Crocs.
Crocs.
You're
I don't know,
literally
those
wearing
are-
a shoe that you're intentionally breaking. Just wear a Croc.
Those are back in style now. All the kids at my work are fucking wearing them. I'm like, Jesus, I didn't know they were back in style. So I don't know. Maybe just in California.
That's what I wear.
Okay. You don't.
To each their own. To each.
I have that tattooed
their
on
own.
my arm, actually.
To each their own. There you go. This is our episode right now. To each their own.
And then I have
That's
this
the lesson. Nothing
Nothing
ever else matters.
It's my favorite Metallica song ever.
Well, the lesson this week is already going to be to each their own. So.
Yep.
And if the thumbnail could be black and his Nike sandal, I would do it.
I can make it happen.
Oh no.
No,
I just have to find out where them are sold
you
because I don't think they're real.
You know me. I got the same screenshot every single time. It's.
What kind of sandal is it? Like, is a sandal?
It's the strap.
Nike,
It's like the
it's
straps.
literally-
It's like the Velcro strap sandal, but it's like
Yeah.
black material versus like your normal like. I mean, it's your kid's sandal on an adult on Chris's
Bruh.
foot. It's on Chris's foot in the picture.
Yeah, I guess.
I
If that's
might
what you want
hold
my
on.
foot
I
to
may
look
be
like.
the old guy of the group, but at least I don't have old man shoes. What are old
Is that
man
Rye?
shoes? No, that's nice
Or was
guy.
that you?
Rye did say
Oh.
hi as well. What do you mean
Hi,
by
Rye.
old man shoes?
If I'm not wearing those, I'm wearing my boots, and if I'm not wearing my boots, I'm wearing my Under Armour shoes. That's
I wear
all
my
I own.
I wear my Crocs everywhere, and you can hate on it, but I
You
wore
wear-
them to the
You
bachelor
can do whatever
party,
you want.
and multiple people
Nice.
tried them on and said, "I gotta get me a pair of these." Okay.
I actually want to get a pair because they look really comfortable, and I've heard so many of the girls in the salon and daycare, because they're standing up all day, they wear them, and they're like, "This is the best thing I've ever had."
They're
And I'm
so
like,
rubbery.
all right.
The only problem is like I need to wear socks more in them because, yeah, there he is. That's Chris doing a fashion show right now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Those are funny.
Oh,
my
man.
god. I mean, someone can pull them off. Just don't wear fucking socks with those. Those are just weird.
Whoever this guy is, because he's tan as fuck, and he look good in them. And all I see is the feet.
Well, he's a foot model. They're supposed to have
Listen,
nice feet.
Black, you have some questionable posts. Okay, let's not talk about it.
If you
not
are
talk about
not
it.
guessing,
Let's
I'm not doing my job.
Let's not talk about it anymore. You want to know if your wife still loves you?
It's like, I don't think you love the same sex anymore.
Yeah, she might be wondering a different question.
She does all the time. She tells me. She's like, I'm not worried about you ever cheating on me. I'm just, one day you're going to tell me you're gay. Whatever.
That's
I
not
don't care.
something good. You don't ever want that to come up in conversation. Wow.
Oh, dude. Me and my wife have conversations of the next level.
That's a good partner that's a good partner to have like that. Yeah.
Oh,
about
there's
him
nothing unturned.
leaving her
There's
for a man.
nothing unturned.
That's a good
This was
question.
after we got done talking about her experimentation with the opposite sex herself. So, like, it went along with the conversation we were having. That's just the part I picked out of it.
But that was the past. You're talking about
Yeah.
your future. That is
That
the part
doesn't
that
matter.
I'm
She
picking
still
out.
calls chicks hot.
That's the part that I'm picking out.
What's the difference between me calling another dude hot and her calling another girl hot? What the fuck is the
Hey,
difference?
As long as you're okay with your sexuality, you can say whatever you want.
Oh, I'm fucking dandy with it.
There you go. Then okay. You can definitely call another man attractive or hot or
I do
whatever.
it on a daily basis, almost hourly.
I am
There you
going
go.
to send you the reel that I sent to multiple other people.
Was it the Ryan Reynolds one?
No, there's a guy
Yeah.
who's like,
Ryan
it-
Reynolds is
it's
every
a
man's
guy
kryptonite.
who says, if I have one drink, that doesn't make me an alcoholic. If I write or if I sing one rap song, that doesn't make me a
Make me a
rapper.
rapper.
But if I clap my buddies juicy, whatever, something,
that.
one
I've heard that.
time, that makes me gay? Yeah.
I've heard it, bro.
I'm going to send that to you.
I've heard it. is so good. That's a TikTok.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You said real. You didn't say TikTok.
I thought
Well,
it was
they're the
both.
same.
It's both, yeah.
Oh.
On Instagram, they're reels, and then on.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, it
TikTok.
depends on what platform I saw it on, but it could have been a TikTok. You know what I mean?
Most likely.
I know the TikTok very well. My wife tagged me in it.
Oh boy,
I don't have any words for you, man.
that's interesting.
I'm perfectly fine where I am in life.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters.
Although my wife is redoing the whole fucking house again because it's new season. She's breaking out all this new shit, and it's all like pumpkins everywhere. And I already start smelling the spice.
Already? Wow.
And like she's got the living room all done almost. She's working on the kitchen. She's got to go back out tomorrow. We're gonna do that tomorrow together after the teacher interviews. Yeah, I didn't know that. Teachers do like in-home interviews and shit.
I didn't have that. But
Yeah, they do here. So they're gonna come tomorrow at 8 for Sophia and noon for Mason. So
wait, how old are your kids?
3 and 4, and then the ones had to be born November.
About
Y'all
to be
got
four.
kids.
About to be 4 and 5.
Yes.
Boy, y'all got kids. Yep. I only gotta have one. I'm too old to have any more.
Miranda said if she does not get fixed this go around, she will personally chop my nuts off. So
Oh, why you wouldn't do it? It's not that big a deal for men, I thought.
Miranda's pretty confident that she's not gonna be able to have kids after this because of like what's happening with her hip. Like, during Mason's pregnancy, something happened to her hip,
Oh,
and they told her if she had pregnancy again, that it might not be able to have a natural birth due to like what had happened. And you know, she's pretty headstrong that she wants that. But then she was also talking with her doctor. If she got a C-section, she could also have a hysterectomy. And she was like, I don't want any more. Like she's dead set that she wants 0 kids after this. Like,
I'll take the fucking thing out with it.
well, like that was the conversation. If she did have the C-section, they were also going to perform the other.
Well, that's a good way to do it. When you're in there, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess.
Yeah, that's why it was brought up.
My aunt had
You know
a
what I'm rooting
hysterectomy.
for between the 3 of us? What I'm rooting for?
What?
I'm rooting for her not to need that C-section.
Me too.
Get in there,
Me
Black.
fucking
Get in
too.
there, Black. Snip, snip.
I'll do it. Like if she really wants me to do it, I'll do it. Like we had it scheduled. Like
I mean, you're
think
definitely gonna have
do,
it.
Do you guys remember talking about it? Like I may have talked to you guys about this last year around this time. I was scheduled to get one, and then that's when all the shit went down with COVID and then surgery and all that. But I was scheduled to have one last year.
Before getting pregnant.
Yes.
You guys were
Whoops.
done with 2.
Yes,
Whoops.
we were done, but like the guy's part
Did you decide? Did
is
you
like
did
somewhat
you decide on a new name for this one? Whoops.
whoopsie.
Oops.
Layla Grace.
No, I know you decided on a name. I'm just advocating towards maybe changing it
No, Miranda made the name
to
choice, not
Oopsie.
me.
To Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Now that daughter will grow up getting Oopsie made a poopsie.
Yeah, mine was an oops too. She was not planned at
All of
all.
ours were oopsies. We got oopsie 1, 2, and 3.
Should stop
go.
now.
I'm gonna get them shirts. I'm gonna make a jersey.
Oh no,
I'm gonna call them the Oopsie Squad.
that's good.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're changing the lesson. For the younger audience, it can happen
Always
to
use
any of
protection.
you. Yes.
But
Yes.
these guys are married, so they don't need it. Okay, that's where we got to go with that. To all you younger listeners, protection is always a good way to go. You know, condoms,
Abstinence.
birth control,
Abstinence
all
is
that.
the only guarantee.
Oh well, there you go.
Abstinence.
Not
Take
going
it
that
from me. I was
far.
abstinent for almost 19 years.
I'm sorry.
The only
sorry.
guarantee.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Emmy, Fortnite. Black made a return to Fortnite this week. He didn't last
It was
very long. He
bad.
didn't last very long.
I knew I was gonna be bad though, because I haven't like loaded into a BR
But
in Fortnite.
so
in
what
a
I was
long-
telling
yeah.
you though, and this is why I wanted to bring this up because I want to.
And I changed my keybinds.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I did
that'll-
too yesterday, and it was messing me up.
I
But
was
I
watching.
practiced a little bit.
I was actually listening to your keybinds, and I was like, "Ooh, that actually cute."
I only
was like, I
changed
might
a
switch
couple.
that too.
I only changed a couple actually. A lot of mine were already the same, but I'm moving some things around. But what I wanted to ask and cover, right? Because I played enough with Emmy to hear her rage and say, "Why do I even play this game?" And I also know, Black made the brief return, and I, made the comment to him like,
Performed very well.
I made the comment. Oh, it did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but you don't want to do that. You want to play the game that keeps you happy, not the game that gets your numbers up, right? Like,
And it did. It brought my numbers. And that's the funny part.
right. But the
I'm
grind.
not known for Fortnite
Yeah, no,
on Facebook.
I know, but everybody, it's just the audience. Like, people like
Yeah.
watching that game because there's a lot more to it than these other
Yeah.
games. There's just a lot more going on and a lot more creative
Yeah.
stuff happening. What I was gonna say, Black, is so Emmy, what I messaged Black was like, you can't come back to the game for what it was. You have to come back to the game for what it is. You
Oh,
have to
100%.
enjoy what it is, not what it was, because it's not the same game.
It's not the same.
and it's
Exactly.
not and it's not going
and-
back to the same.
I'll be the first person to tell anyone that this game's never going to be what it was. The moment
Right.
it changed its textures, it was done.
Not the
See,
I didn't
textures. It's not the
start-
textures.
Nah, that's
started
when it
playing-
started going downhill. Was the
It's-
textures?
so sorry. Let's refrain from talking about direction that's opinion based, because we're gonna go in.
no,
You're outnumbered here by
the numbers
Emmy
are
and
right.
myself.
Fortnite's still at the top.
Like,
I'm not talking about just us. I'm talking about viewers. I'm talking about player base. I'm talking about everything. Fortnite's still king,
Well, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the game itself and playing
and
it.
that's because kids
It's
are born every day.
It's a preference. It's a preference. Okay. And I wanted to ask Emmy what it is that draws Emmy into the game, because obviously she's saying it's not her skill, right? So like, what is it that draws
it's
her
not
in?
definitely my skill. I mean, I'm not horrible. I've seen worse players because I've gotten killed to them, and I fucking hate that shit. But I'm okay at it, and I enjoy playing it. I think it's for me. I started playing Save the World first. My roommate at the time, he had his PlayStation, and I was like, "Ooh, what's Fortnite?" I had no idea what it was at all. And I seen him play Battle Royale one time. I was like, "Oh, fuck that! I don't want to play that." So I started playing Save the World. Played Save the World for about a year. Made some friends off of that, and then we switched from Save the World because that low-key just died. It went. Nobody plays that shit anymore that I know of.
I get
And
on
then I
there
started-
sometimes, and I will get
Just to
randomly
get the V-Bucks.
get the V-Bucks, but I will, when I actually have to do challenges, I will actually load in with randoms somehow, and I'm like, wait, what? Like,
People
how
still
is
play this shit?
how is that? There are this many people in the world
I know.
that there's people over here playing this game too. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I stopped playing Save the World, and one of the buddies that I met on here, he streams also. His name, can I say his name, or is
Sure.
it okay? Or is Black Fang? He actually has gone to. I think he's been in Rise chat. He's been in Sunshine's chat also, but he actually we would play all the time, like, and we switched to Battle Royale, and I was just like, I fucking hate this shit. I really do. But it was quick, because, like, we'd go in, fucking die. All right, let's do it again. We'd go in, fucking die. Okay, let's do it again. I got used to the quick part of it, and then when you get your first victory royale, you're just like, fuck yeah, I can do it. But then you're just like, okay, let's try this again, and then you can't fucking do it for another 20 times.
I will
And-
say that was very anticlimactic the other day.
What?
Oh.
You know, she brung up the win, and I thought I was gonna have like a feeling of I'm back.
Well, you
You know,
played
when-
this
when we
already,
got that-
though. This is
Did you
when
get a
first
win?
started
I
playing.
know. Oh, we got several. It was so easy. I don't understand. But
Well,
like
that all depends on your lobbies too.
I mean, who were you
So,
playing
have-
with?
Riley,
Yeah, so Riley was
Neo, and someone else.
Neo's lobbies and Riley's lobbies shouldn't be easy, and yours.
They were easy.
Depending
I was
on
getting
your-
6, 8 kills. Some games I got 0. 1, 2, but like 6, 8 kills, pretty much the
Good.
average. Like it was like I was like, it's just not the same. And Riley was like, it's not. He's like, but like that's as the game progresses. Like Riley was explaining something. I can't remember how he said it, but he explained it very well. And it like there's a new perspective on Fortnite, and it's not just about the Vic. It's about the journey to the Vic. And it's like, yeah, you're right. So it made more sense when he said it. I just wish I knew what he said.
Next time you got to record it. Get your phone out and be like, say that again.
Yeah.
But
I'm never playing again without streaming.
real quick before we jump into that, Emmy, Rye said a couple things. He called you the Rage Queen.
Yes.
He said he can play on the old map. I'm guessing Rye like hacks in and gets to play the old map. And we're getting a new game mode on Tuesday. I think that's like it's Among Us theme, like imposter maybe based, whatever.
We had something similar to that.
Yeah, I know, right? They did, but it seemed like something's happening. And then new follower Bakami came in,
Ooh,
Bo, and he asked.
No,
he joined.
No.
Yeah. So Bo joined the Discord yesterday, and he must have saw this pop up, and he's now in here. And he asked.
I'm fucking blushing.
Yeah,
now.
right. He said,
Great,
"What's this?"
Thanks.
Bo, this is our weekly. This is our weekly vodcast called Building Character that every week we have a different guest on. If you want to be a guest, just like anybody else, ! Sign up. That'll take you to the sign up, and you can just add your name, and you can be on a future episode. Now I did my housekeeping. What were you going to ask, Bo, Emmy? And he said, hey, by the way.
Is it Bakami that you're talking to right now?
Yes.
Why do you call him Bo? Call him Bakami.
Because I don't want to say the rest. And he hasn't gotten mad. And he hasn't gotten mad at me yet. So
no,
I mean, I played with him yesterday, and he didn't yell at me.
From Meepy's chat, right?
Correct. Plays Fortnite with Meepy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've flirted before. Just saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, no. Anyways, back to the Fortnite talk. I'm done. My face is fucking bright red now. Fuck.
It happens. Yeah. It happens. Look, now she blends in with her shirt with all that blushing. That was Rye. That was Rye.
Fuck you, Rye. It's true.
Oh,
no.
man. How can we turn black red?
You can't.
Nothing can
we literally can't. We were talking about his
Do you drink black?
No, I can't. I have too many seizures.
Oh.
So were you drinking the other night or not drinking the other night?
No.
Why were you saying you were hungover, bro? You can't just say I'm hungover. Look at all this.
It feels like a hungover. I'm
everything
hungover.
About that TikTok or video or whatever.
Even in the description, it said entertainment purposes only.
That doesn't fucking explain anything of what's happening.
Drinking. There was people. Listen to me.
You were literally
son of a bitch.
You bastard! I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm turning him red, Emmy. Don't worry, I'm turning him red. Look at me. You were literally like this.
Made funnel cakes.
This
My
Red
wife
Bull
was
won't
so
fucking
mad.
open. Let me get the remote.
It wouldn't. I dropped it.
All a drunk person was doing.
Yeah, I know. I'm good at entertaining. I was like, what would a drunk person do? I was like, oh, go to the fridge, drop something. And I did.
How many drunk people you
I didn't know. Listen, I did not know
I
you're
lived to be drunk.
I didn't know you would. I did not
time.
know you would stoop to that level of false advertisement. I thought
do it all
I was.
The time.
I did not know you would stoop
You're
to that
blind
level.
to 90% of my TikToks.
I see most of your TikToks, and it's not false
blind.
advertisement. You
all
are.
Of them.
You are into men. I know it. It's true.
That's not false.
It's not false.
Into men. I know.
What's up, Adrian?
Seth is over here too. What's up,
Watch
Seth?
this more. Yeah, it gets fun.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to say.
Brandon, see, just call me that.
I literally thought you were. I was like, is he drinking? Like, I didn't think he drank, but this funnel cake, and it's a mess. Clearly,
it was just
somebody
really
was
good
drunk.
night that I
It
needed
seemed
with
like
family.
it was him.
Oh, there was.
Somebody left that place
There
a mess.
was.
Look at me.
Oh, we
Hold on.
destroyed the place. It was so much fun.
Let me tell
We
you
made
right now.
funnel cakes at like 3 a.m., bro.
Let me tell
if
you.
that isn't the most like
look, I'm
fun
doing
thing-
this.
If you
I'm doing
weren't
this.
drinking, what were you doing?
If this isn't the
until
most
3 o'clock
Donald
in the
Trump
morning?
thing ever right now, okay? If this right
Oh,
here, okay? Listen.
be the first to tell.
Listen, let me tell you something, okay? Emmy said she had phobia, right? Going outside. If I was not drunk and I saw that mess in my kitchen, the way you saw that mess in the kitchen, and you were not drunk, I would not be filming it. I would be freaking the fuck out. That was a disaster if I'm not drunk. If I was drunk, different story. It's like, I don't notice it, but I'm not. That was a disaster.
No, it
Like
was so much fun,
disgusted. Like
though.
seriously, if it was
It
that
wasn't
bad.
like
It was
disgusted
a
bad. It was
good
just
night.
like nobody put anything away.
Nothing.
There was a half
No, I
eaten
know.
raw funnel
But-
cake sitting on a plate, and it was
so
gross.
good.
Gross.
It was
No,
a party
that
house.
was-
It was like
that was
a
our
show that a
first
party went
one.
on.
My sister, my wife had her 2 sisters over. One of them she ain't seen him forever, and because she lives up in Washington, so like she had her down. Everyone was just having a really good time, and I was being a part of the fun. And I don't get to do that often in the real life, so like I was up, and I hated that I couldn't drink because I wanted to.
Rye
But like
said,
I woke up the next morning, I was like, man, did we drink last night?
yeah, right.
And
Right.
then the wife was like, nah, I didn't.
Rye
You
said he
didn't-
hasn't. Rye said he hasn't had an alcoholic beverage since his daughter was born 10 years ago. Give it up for her.
That's
I
when
feel like that's probably a
slowed
lot. I
way
feel like that's
down.
probably a lot of parents, a lot
Yeah.
of people, to be honest. I mean,
Not me.
well, so
Yeah, I don't drink.
I
At home-
honestly.
at home
Go
I
ahead.
drink. I was just saying, at home I drink like one. You'll see me drinking like one on. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you guys ever watch me, try to keep track of if I grab another one, and then if I don't, take a
Don't.
look. No, take a look at how long I've been streaming and when I started that beer, and just think how warm it probably is. Okay,
Oh, bleh.
it's bad. I always am complaining
Your
about
beer
how
is
hot my
warm
room
by
is.
the time it touches your mouth.
100%.
That's disgusting.
gross.
100%.
That's gross.
I
100%.
always drank
Then why
Coors,
get one?
so them mountains had to be blue, or I wasn't drinking it. So I just drank it as fast as I could.
100%. People, my Yeti
My,
can't keep it cold enough. Okay, doesn't work.
It's even in a Yeti,
I know it's going to be on my desk for a while. I need to preserve the cold as long as I can.
dude. Them
And it
things stay
doesn't
cold
stay cold?
forever.
Let me tell you, it's right next to my
No, it
PC.
doesn't.
The heat is coming
I
in.
mean, I get the heat, so I get that. It's
No,
fucking
I
hot.
don't drink, and I haven't drank in a long time. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I just don't, because, like I said, I don't hang out with the
Sure.
young crowd I used to. So I used to
think-
try to keep up,
Yeah.
but I
So-
was able to outdrink half of those guys.
At,
Like,
at the
I think
frat
the
house.
last time I drank, like, because I really wanted to drink, was I was playing golf with Caesar,
Oh yeah,
and
you were
I
drunk.
got
yeah,
drunk.
you were drunk. Not drunk. You were
And-
drunk.
And then
like in real life golf. or
yes,
on-
No,
yes,
no.
Oh.
We
and
were no.
This was like what,
we were
2 months ago.
no. We were in real life
Drinking.
playing a video game.
Oh God. Okay.
He was not
So you were
on a
in
real
your
golf
chair.
course.
I guess
And
I
you were
said
in
that
your
wrong.
chair.
Black said yes to your question, but he actually meant
I know.
no.
Wait a minute.
My bad.
Uh,
But
Okay. But
yeah,
you're
and
sitting
then-
there playing.
But that's when that was I did it a couple nights in a row. Like, or not a couple nights, a couple streams. Like it wasn't in a row, but they were within a month. And then I was noticing like I was having more ticks and twitches, and I was like, I can't do this. So
Yeah.
because like that's all I used to really drink before, because like before I met my wife, I was drinking all the time, and then I met my wife, and then we had our daughter, and the drinking kind of went to like
if you want to
once a
hear the
month
story
or
of
whatever,
how
but
Black
that was pretty
met
much it.
his wife, go back to one of our early episodes. We definitely cover that in one of the beginning episodes. He tells
Oh,
it in
fuck yeah.
depth. Pretty good
Oh,
story.
It's great.
Go and check it.
Oh,
Him and his pounders at 5 a.m.
it was.
My
Um,
goodness. Yeah.
so
It was a good time.
Seth,
I was,
Seth made me laugh. Like I'm sorry, that was when I laughed. She said that it was awesome that Rye did that. awesome dad
Except
for
Katie.
it. And then put an asterisk as she holds a wine in her hand. You know,
You
that's awesome.
deserve
You can
it.
do that. Good job. Yeah, that's what I imagine.
I mean, I think it's
I
awesome.
think that's how you
Like,
drink a wine, right? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't drink wine.
No, maybe.
Oh, is it
I
like
don't
this? Just a bottle, right?
Yep. That's how I would do it. I don't like wine.
I don't
It doesn't-
either.
Doesn't suit me. I was always a beer drinker. Man.
What is your beer of choice? What
you guys would
was your
probably be like,
beer of
"What?"
choice?
Well, my all-time favorite was Blue Moon.
Okay. I love Blue Moon.
And
I love Blue Moon.
I one year for my birthday at the house,
What's wrong,
or
Black?
when I moved out. You okay, bro? Ew. Don't do that, because I'm gonna do that, bro.
Blue Moon?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna get worse. I'll make it worse.
That's
honestly,
not bad. I love Blue Moon.
Okay. I can go through all the beers that I've ever drank in the order that I like them, okay? I started off with MGD, which is, do you know what that is? MGD?
Miller Genuine
Okay.
Draft. It's the champagne of beers.
Yes. It's
No, that's
not.
Miller High Life. Never mind. But it's the
But
same
I had
thing.
to. It's
the
similar.
champagne of beer.
It's not. It's not. It's the poor man's fucking champagne of beer.
Yeah,
Ugh,
that's why they
gross.
call it that.
Yeah.
But I never drank.
Because
I
champagne's
did not
cheap,
like
right?
Budweiser.
Can be.
I don't know. I never drank Budweiser. That shit was crap. I drank Coors for a long time. And then Coors Light was okay. And then I went to Coors. I went to
What's the Coors
Miller
saying?
Lite.
Coors.
I don't know.
Coors. There's like some. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
And
You guys
I
get
went
me
to
on the
Miller Lite.
ads.
Miller Lite, I would only drink at one of the bars that I would go to in a big fucking mug, and I would put green olives in it. It was so good. God, I haven't had that in forever.
Interesting.
It was bad.
I think the only
would do
time I
weird
strayed
shit.
from Coors was when I was with my mom. She drank Michelob Ultra, and that's what I drank when I was with my mom because I wasn't buying.
I've drank that before. That's okay. And then after Miller, I started to drink.
Corona's the best one. Not even a debate. That's Bo's
Corona's
beer
good.
of choice.
Hey,
That's
that's mine. That's my favorite. That's one I can have out of anywhere. I'll have one of those. I went to Blue Moon and I drink that all the time. And like 1 year for my birthday, all the guys at the house was like the best birthday ever. They bought one guy bought a whole 24-pack of Blue Moon for me, wrapped it and everything. And they're like, "Here you go. That's all yours." And they got me a cake. SpongeBob cake. They couldn't find a Hulk cake that said EmySmash on it, so they just had to throw in the SpongeBob, which is cool.
Yeah.
I drank fucking 21 of those motherfuckers. I was done. I was so bad. Like, I couldn't function. Like, I passed out on the back porch. They just left me there, too. They're like, "Fuck it, let her sleep. Who cares?"
Yeah, I have pictures of walking out my front door to like my best friend passed out on my porch because he said he locked himself out. My door was open.
Oh no, because the bad thing when I used to drink, I never did any other drugs at all. I never smoked weed. None of that fucking man-made bullshit. I never did that. I was always afraid to do it because I did smoke when I was younger and I freaked the fuck out. Hence, I think the anxiety that I have now, I think that triggered that. So I don't smoke that. I drink because I fucking love it. I'm not scared when I drink. I can do shit when I drink.
All right, hold on. Let's just make this clear to the audience out there,
No
okay?
driving.
All right, hold on.
No
No.
No.
Let me just tell the audience here for a second, okay?
Please.
You think you can do stuff, okay? It's an imagination. You can't, okay?
No,
All right?
It is not a mood.
It is not like a superhero drink. Like, it's just slam it back and you're ready to go. You think you're unstoppable.
Not survive the bridge jump. You are not
I
Vin
didn't
Diesel.
mean that in that sense. I meant the fact that I can go out.
I'm just messing. I'm just
family.
making sure the younger audience out there knows.
I totally understand. I recommend not drinking if you're young.
No.
Stay away from it. It's not good.
If people look, I am
Hey,
not. I am not
said stay
ashamed.
away from it.
I am not ashamed.
Go
I think
ahead.
Emmy, you already made the comment earlier, right? I'm not ashamed to say this, right? Like, because it's not a thing. Like, you might get picked on at a younger age, right?
Yeah.
I did not drink until I turned 21, and I was of age
Same.
to drink.
I think I was really close. Same way.
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah.
there were people around me. I knew. I went to college. I went to a big college at the age of 18, right? So like, people were drink. Actually, I was 17, I think, my whole freshman year. Anyway, I was there. There's obviously people drinking around. You go to the frat. I was sober. Like, I just went. I had fun. I didn't need the alcohol. Once I became of age, I had those couple years of like enjoyment and like thinking you're unstoppable. And now I'm like at the casual phase.
Me, it wasn't like that. I didn't think I was unstoppable because, damn, give me enough drinks, I was fucking stoppable. Okay, damn, hit the floor, stoppable.
She
That's how bad
smashed.
it got.
Emmy was smashed.
I honestly have never really gotten to a fight doing that. I've gotten to arguments, plenty of them. I think, well, me and my brother fought a few times, but that's just me and my brother. But no, I felt no anxiety when I drank, so that's why I like
It's
to do
relaxing.
that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I was
But I would
during
keep
my
going.
high intake phase.
My
Yeah, I
anxiety
wouldn't
actually
stop.
comes the next day now. I notice if I
Yeah.
drink a lot, now
Yeah.
the anxiety is the next day.
Oh yes, that was
I
what
don't miss
started
it.
happening. No, me neither.
I don't know
That
how you
and,
didn't
like,
wake up to those funnel cakes without that same anxiety and you didn't drink. I'm
No.
just saying.
We were having a good time. It was like fucking 5 a.m. by the time we got done. I was going the fuck to bed. It
clean it
was
later.
proof of a good night though, and that was the whole
That's
purpose
awesome.
of that TikTok. Was
Probably why
moments,
that bee's
people.
hanging low now.
Moments.
Probably why that bee's hanging. Somebody probably
No,
bumped
that
the
was
wall.
my son. He pulled it off the wall, and I can't find the other tag. We'll find it in someone's foot later on. So
Yours
probably.
because of those
Oh.
shoes you wear. But
but yeah, like I don't drink anymore. My daughter's father, his family they're Mexican or Latino or whatever you want to call them, so they knew how to party. So when I first started drinking, I'd go to his family's parties and they would make fun of me so much because I was the white girl that would always be there. So they would try to his family would be like, hey, you want to drink, Emmy? They love to see me get drunk because I guess, I don't know, I was dumb or something. They just made fun of me. I already knew that. And it was like, but then later on, I got to the point where like all the nephews and stuff, when they got older, they wanted to hang out with me because I was so much fun when I drank. I was like, haha, fuck you guys. It didn't work. They still liked me. But yeah, his family knew how to party, man. Like, shit. They had food.
Most of the time when I got drunk, we blew shit up. It was great.
That
Video
was with
proof.
I don't have any
younger-
words. I just don't have any
Video
words.
proof.
Your friends make it a good time. Like,
Listen, we already
hanging out
know
with-
Emmy was streaking down that frat house.
no,
with
no, no. I
with-
don't want to
Okay.
scare motherfuckers. Okay, I'm good. I'm not saying I don't know people that did.
For
do
any
that.
of you who did it,
Like,
hey, listen,
damn,
for
a
any of
couple
you who did
did
not
that.
catch the beginning of this episode, please go back and rewatch it later. You will get that reference, okay? If you were here the whole time, you would have got that reference.
No, I'm not. Nope. that
Also,
was
go
not
watch
shit time.
Old School tonight.
Yes, that's a
It
great
is on
movie.
my list. I already texted it.
It's a great movie.
It's happening. I just want to watch the part where they throw the bricks off the fucking.
And they're screaming.
Oh, that guy.
Whoever's got this
And he
door
goes
string,
flying
you
down.
suck.
And he goes flying down. And he goes through the manhole
does.
cover.
Oh no, that's
No, the brick goes through the manhole cover, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
That's why he was like, all the ropes are like long enough to hit the ground. It's all a joke. And then he just goes through the manhole cover. He's like, ow.
Uh,
I'm watching that
Good.
tonight.
I just watched it all back in my head just now, so I'm good.
Right.
I've been rewatching a lot of like 2000s films, like all pretty often.
Shit
like,
that would not fly
I've been
today.
having, yeah, like so I've been having some more seizures lately, and with that, I can't set at my computer too much. You know, I don't get that time to edit, so I've just been like browsing the Netflix and Prime, And dude, I'm rewatching some of these shows, and I'm like, I love Accepted. I'm so glad I
Oh,
watched this
a
again.
great movie.
You know, like I've just been watching all these movies that I like I watched Dodgeball the other night. I love it. I've just been rewatching all my favorite movies, and my wife's like, "We've already seen this," and I'm like, "That's not the point, woman."
Just tell her.
It's
Just
the
tell her.
nostalgia.
Just tell her the seizures have messed up your memory and you've never seen it before.
I don't know anymore. I just want to try and watch as many movies as I can.
I don't know what you're able to do with your eye there, but it was believable. Totally believable.
Oh, if I take my glasses off, it does that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, now you want to see, huh?
No, it's okay.
Take it.
Unless you
Thank
want.
No,
Unless
I don't care. It's a great conversation starter, and it's really fun to break the ice at a bar to some people. My name is also a great icebreaker because it's Emerald, and not a lot of people know Emerald. So
yeah, you can talk about it. You know, it's a good
yeah,
conversation.
yep.
I think I
Um,
worded this wrong because I just said old school movie where to watch. Because like you could do that and it'll tell you what platform has it, and it said Disney Plus, and I'm like, let me make sure I reworded this.
I don't think it's on there.
It's probably
Netflix and Disney Plus. What the hell?
yeah.
That's on Disney Plus.
Why not?
That's weird.
My daughter watches Disney Plus unsupervised.
Yeah, well, you need to put her on the setting that is kids only because you can do that.
She's fine.
I'm just saying, like, if you don't turn that on, what? Oh, there's not supposed to be any R-rated movies on Disney Plus. You know, Marvel literally has made that whole series. It's all Disney, right?
I agree. I just
Except
never
for
thought about it
Deadpool.
because like my
No, I
first
don't know.
thought when I hear Disney is not like old school.
Nope.
Well, it's
I
not
don't
a
think of
Disney.
Marvel.
It's not a Disney movie, right? It's just a
I
movie
don't
on
even
Disney.
think-
Disney is
Right.
allowed to
Well,
have
that's
movies.
what I thought Disney was. It's just Disney movies.
Is it Disney
No,
Plus? I
no,
didn't
it's
think
not.
so. Yeah.
No, I know it's, but I honestly.
But it's
Oh,
all
you
Disney
thought that?
franchise.
You're saying you thought that.
Yeah, I
Isn't
thought
it
it
all
was.
Disney franchise though?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't
I have
think
no
so.
clue.
Like who all owns Disney? Like what all does Disney own? I think it's everything
Ryan
Disney
knows
owns
that
is
shit, I bet.
under
Right,
the Disney house.
Mickey Mouse
That's
house.
pretty dope though.
Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse house.
dude, I was just I heard that earlier on TV. My boy was watching that.
Literally, the only thing I watch is puppy dog piles. That's it. Bingo and Rolly. Off to another mission, and I watch the same mission at least 3 times a week.
Oh my goodness.
My son absolutely loves it.
That's
And you know
dope.
what? It's not
My
a terrible
daughter-
show. Not a terrible show.
You know what? My daughter's favorite movie was, and we'd watch this like on a nightly basis. Blades of Glory. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
100%.
fucking loves that. She loved that movie so much. We'd watch it. She'd watch it before she went to bed. My kid is hilarious. She loves the craziest shit.
Yeah.
She's got a great movie sense also. Like, I don't like scary movies, but she's all for them. She's like, I'm gonna go watch a scary movie with my friends. I'm like, okay, bye.
Do you
I'm
guys
not going.
do you guys ever feel like an actor's performance in like a movie, like one movie, ever changes your rating on another movie that they're in?
No, not me.
No?
That's just thinking too much about it.
Because like
Because like,
I love absolutely #1 comedy for me all time has yet to be beaten is Talladega Nights. Okay.
oh god,
And
I don't like that
So
one.
you don't
I
like that
just
one.
watched that the other day. I
And-
love Talladega Nights.
listen, and Will Ferrell in that, right? I
Yeah.
just can't do like what's the one where he semi-pro, right?
That was dumb too, but it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like other movies I rate lower because I want them at the peak. And I get it, you don't like Talladega. We can no longer be friends anymore. This will be my last time ever speaking to you, Emmy. Please enjoy the hat.
Then I just don't like that.
I'm just
that
kidding.
one
I'm
is
just
just not
kidding.
one of my
I
favorites.
just said it was my favorite of all time, and you
Right.
shit
I'm
on it.
sorry.
It's it's okay to each their own. To each
Exactly.
their own.
Exactly.
Ricky
Jeez,
Bobby,
I like
exactly.
The Nice Guy. Was it Nice Guys or Good Guys or something like that? Where they're the cops. Him and Mark Wahlberg. Where they're cops. Good Nice Guy. No, Good Guys. I
Other
don't-
guys. The other guys.
Oh, there you go. That.
It's where Despop comes from.
Okay, yeah, that was a great movie that he was in. I like that one. It was really funny.
Gators bitches
But
better be wearing
don't.
jimmies.
Yeah. Mark Palmer or Harold Palmer. What was that? Harold? No. Hold on. Fuck. Never mind.
I love
I
it.
forgot now.
Seth said Ricky Bobby. Look, I will not see a better scene than that Sunday dinner or whatever dinner it is with the KFC and the Powerade and them thanking you know
Oh, that's
Jesus
right.
in all his forms. Baby Jesus singing Leonard
Yes,
Skinner,
I
all
remember.
of it.
Yeah.
That's a good scene.
I also liked Step Brothers. Was funny.
Step Brothers is good as well.
Step Bros is good.
The part where
I said you
that
got a
girl was
lumpy
like,
butt.
"What?"
That's what Seth
Another
said.
quote. Yeah, I said you got a lumpy butt. My teacher got mad at me and I peed in my pants. I'm still sitting in my dirty pee pants.
Like,
I'm all jacked up on
oh,
Mountain Seth. You have to stop, Seth. Just come on for another episode and we'll just reenact the whole movie, okay?
I'm
I was
down.
on for an episode and I missed it.
But no, Seth hasn't been on yet.
Oh, Seth should be on.
That's what I'm
That'd
saying.
be cool.
Seth needs to sign up and well, we'll figure it out and then we'll quote the whole damn movie, you know?
Funny. My all-time
She can pretend
favorite
to be the wife who like leaves for the friend, you know?
Ah.
And he shows up at the door and he's like, "You stole my family?" He's like, "Oh, Ricky, thanks for coming over." Annie. All right, I digress.
Yeah. We never did finish the Fortnite conversation.
Yeah, let's get back to Fortnite.
I thought we did.
No,
No, we got straight away.
derailed.
Oh.
I digress a lot.
I'm there with everybody. My mind goes 25 different ways at once, so.
Is your
but I
mind? Are
started-
you still locked in? You locked in on the Fortnite?
Mhm.
All right, cool. I didn't know if you still had your thought. I didn't know if you had your thought.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard. The reason I play and because I met cool people on here, and I'm not the greatest, but I do have fun when I play, and it's mainly the people. I like to play with different people, and I like the fact that I found people that aren't total douchebags that are like, "You fucking suck, get off my lobby." Those shit that we do when we shit on little kids, like, "Get the fuck out of the lobby, you suck."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that to be said to me. So I enjoy playing with adults, not fucking children, though. I don't. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
Not
mean.
squeakers, right?
Yes, not squeakers.
The first thing Emmy says to me is, "Be a squeaker." Every
I
time.
fucking hate it.
Every time, Black, when I'm
I
playing with
hate
Emmy
it.
and I'm like, somebody in chat wants to play, and I'm like, "Yeah, come on in." And she's like, "Is he a squeaker?"
Yeah.
Immediately.
Because the majority of the little squeaker kids that I've played with are asshats.
Are toxic.
They're
Yeah.
mean. They're mean little shitheads. And they think they're so good. And half the time that we play with them, they're talking all sorts of good. Like, "Oh, I've got this many kills. I could take on the whole lobby, blah, blah, blah." And they're the first ones to fucking die.
Yeah, there's a lot of times that I wish the younger generation didn't feel like they had to
Mm.
Be honest,
be so
okay, I'm not that
ego
great.
driven, like
Yeah.
be self-aware and just like it's okay not to be the best and work to be the
Mhm.
best or whatever. Like it's one thing to have confidence, but there are a lot of people younger. I noticed in Fortnite a lot of younger kids who
I mean, yeah, I've seen teenagers that are pretty bad too, and some adults. Like, are you serious? It's a fucking game, bro. Chill the fuck out. Unless you can't sit here and like get mean in pubs if you're playing pubs and you're used to playing like comps or something. Like, it's totally different. You can't get mad at someone who's not as good as you. I don't like that either. Like, I'm sorry that my skill level is not as high as everyone else's. Like you said before, when I play with you, my skill level is not nearly as good as yours. And I feel like when I play with you guys, like, I'm holding you back because I suck. But you guys actually let me play, so I'm like, all right, fucking, I'll try not to suck.
Yeah.
So
So the thing that I I tell people when I play with them, and I'm gonna read Ari's comment here in a second. Oh, well, let me read it first. Ari said, Emmy loves young guys, sure, but not squeakers.
Thanks, Ari.
What I so Emmy, what I've told what I've told people before, like my expectation grows the more I see like the skill, and if I have a high I basically only will demand. I do demand it. I demand people to perform at what I think they're capable of, right? But I don't ask people to exceed what they're capable of, if that makes sense. Like I'm not gonna be like, you need to be able to do more than what you're capable of doing, is what I'm saying. And like,
yeah.
So
but then, to me, it's like sometimes I feel like I should be able to do more, and that's why I keep saying I play this game every
gamer
day.
feels that way though.
I think that's everything
but
in
I
life.
play every day.
Oh, life in general. I agree. Take it further.
Yeah.
I agree.
I get it, but that's just the way I feel. Like I play every day.
I always
don't get
my team to
any better. I'm the same. Like I can play by myself and get wins, no problem. You know. And I play in like duos or mainly squads. If I play in squads, I'm always the first one to fucking die, and I don't know why. But it's like they hone on the weak links, and that's what I am.
Well, so I told this to Night Dragon last week, because Night Dragon he wants to play. We talked about Fortnite for a bit because he's making the switch right now, getting annoyed with Warzone and playing more Fortnite, and we were talking about it. And I try to tell him like his lobbies are lower. I mean, you can see the difference, right? I mean, when you're playing solo or playing,
when I'm playing by myself, bro, oh my god, I can fucking kill everybody.
Yeah, because you're probably matching against Switch players who are lower account level and they're skill-based matchmaking. So why you might see that you might die the most when you're in a squad, I would just look around at your squad. If you know, like if you're playing with Ari, right? Ari's skill level is like way up there. So
yes.
He's not going to die to the same player that you might die to in that game because the skill gap. But the skill gap, the player might be somewhere in the middle, playing like higher than you but lower than him, right? So if you join a squad when you're the lowest player, you have to either be ready for like the let me put it this way. When I joined a lobby with Ari and Bo last night, I was ready to be the weak link before I switched my keybinds, right? I knew that I was going to be the person getting damaged the most. So if I'm the lowest person in like the skill-based matchmaking, I have to be ready to like just be the one getting beat up. And if I'm at the top, I have to be the one being ready to like help everybody out. And that's what skill-based across the squad really matters a lot.
Yeah.
So if you want to get better, it's like the only way I've noticed that I actually improve in skill is solo creative by myself, where I practice my own thing for a little bit. That's the only place I actually see an improvement in my skill. Anything in game, it's just like tweaking things here and there. But solo creative is boring. It's boring.
Boring.
Well, we were just talking in my chat, and he was like, anything more than duos, and I like to push. And I'm like, I love to solo queue duos. Just in anything I try to play. Because, like, that's where I find my improvement. When I can improve my movement or my building or whatever game I'm playing.
Yeah.
That's where I find improvement. So, like, opposite of what Caesar said. It's different for everyone.
Well, when I played on the PlayStation, I did practice. I had a few people that would show me, like, what I should do, certain moves and stuff, and I got used to that. But then when I switched over to the Switch, I had to relearn it, and so I prefer the Switch because I go to the PlayStation, I'm fucking garbage. I can't build with the way that my stuff is on there anymore. And I used to be able to build pretty good on the PlayStation, not the best, but pretty good. But yeah, the Switch is, I can keep up. I do. I'm surprised sometimes that I actually can keep up with you guys because you guys get to see how many frames.
I'm telling you right now, I take my Switch when I go on a trip. I cannot play Fortnite on it.
No? Not at all.
No, because my skill on that thing is so bad that I just can't. I like do my daily challenge, and and that's it. I'm like in and out. Get me out of here. I don't know how you do it. It's impressive.
I had people tell me that too, like, how the fuck do you do that? But then I know a lot of the kids can do it, but not so many adults play the Switch like that. I don't know. But I like it because it's, and I don't use a TV. I sit here and I hold it.
I know. That's even more ridiculous.
So
the only time I'm anywhere near good on a Switch is on a TV playing with my Pro controller.
I can't. I don't like it like that. And it's weird. But just think, I started on the Switch Lite first.
Yeah.
So I think I've gone a little bit better since the Lite.
Yeah, especially with the Joy-Con drift. It's crazy hard. Yeah, I mean, it's impressive.
I don't have it. I don't have it, thank goodness.
Listen, the fact that you stay with, like, you're like, I want to play in this lobby with people at a level of, in Ari, right?
Yeah.
And it's like tough for me. The fact that you want to stay in there and do that is commendable in itself.
It's not the fact that I want to do that, because I don't like being killed all the time. I enjoy playing with Ari. I love his sense of humor, and he's fucking great. You know, I like to play with Ari because of that.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
You just wish he grabbed your reboot card every once in a while, right?
He's gotten better at that, actually. He's very
Come on, you have to let me take shots at him. He's in chat.
No.
I get.
No.
Yes. He has refused to be on this, so I'm going to take shots until he agrees.
I thought he had been on it before.
Nope.
Oh, because of the face thing. He doesn't want to do that.
He's waiting.
I don't know what he's waiting for.
He wants to see what he has to go up against, like, to see if he can top it. Because that's Ari. Ari has to top it.
No, he wanted a face cam, but he has a webcam now. But he still hasn't done it on his stream yet. Ari, what are you waiting for, bud?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was told that it was the hat. I was told it was the hat. Once you got the hat, you were gonna be on, right, Ari? Right? Listen. Now, but it's been fun. Hey, I mean, look, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Rye, right? Rye was on 2 weeks ago. I wouldn't. Well, actually, no. I already met Sess through Black. Actually, through Black being in the channel, and you would raid Sess. Like, that's how I met Sess. But like,
I met Sess through Bryce.
Yeah, I don't think it was through Bryce. I think you raided Sess, but I knew she knew Bryce as well.
Yeah.
But like, and Ari knew each other. That's how I met Ari, just through Sess. And I met Rye through Sunshine and Sess through Sunshine.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
and then
I'm happy that I got in those lobbies to play with you guys. I mean, you and Rye have been great people from a different angle, right? From like, you know, just a different background, things going on and everything like that.
The older people angle.
Hey, I'm not young. I know people like to claim that I'm like, I've had multiple people tell me after, like Dragon's Afro told me, right? Like Oversoul told me, like they thought I was younger, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing to make you think that. But I'm getting up 30s. There. I turned 31 a month ago. I turned 31.
Oh my God, 31.
Older than me.
Emmy. A lot of people think I'm like 24, 25 coming around. I'm like, I'm 6 years older than that. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have the baby face.
Yeah. Because I can't.
Him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
look like
I'm 29, but I get mistaken for 20 all
the
time.
No, baby face means no beard, face. Emmy, and I wasn't referring to you because you don't have a beard, Emmy. Jeez, you're like me, and I'm like, what?
I know.
Come on now, put me on the spot. You guys can't get me to turn red. Nothing embarrasses me. I'm fine.
I don't necessarily turn red from embarrassment. I turn red from like.
Want to get angry?
Getting like involved in a conversation I like talking about.
Let's rile you up.
It's like the rile.
You want to talk about Ryan Reynolds and his new movie out?
Looks interesting. I don't even know. I don't know what to say.
He's turning red already.
I got Free Guy ready. I'm ready.
There's an emote. You know there's an emote in the game with his voice. where he
Yeah.
says, if you don't have a good day, have a great day. Ryan
Great
Reynolds'
day.
voice.
And he's like,
Why are you not playing Fortnite more? If you go up to an
Is that
ATM, you
what
can see
Riley
Ryan.
gifted me the other day?
No, it's not giftable.
can't
He
gift
probably
it.
gifted you dude.
He gifted me a
that's-
couple things the other day.
If he gifted you a skin, there's a skin. But Ryan
It
Reynolds,
wasn't
if you go up
skins,
to
it was all emotes.
if you go up to an ATM, you will see his face, his beautiful
So
face in game. He'll talk to you.
yeah,
Nice.
you have to do quests in order to get the emote.
Yeah.
They're not hard.
Nice.
You guys are old as fuck. And
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm
this
the
is
oldest
all
one
rude.
here. I'm always the old one. Ugh, I fucking hate it.
Oh my God, Rye said you need a diaper because Ari said you're old as fuck, and Rye said,
Thank you,
Ari,
Charles.
you're
I
still a
appreciate
baby,
that.
need a diaper. So, chat's handling Ari. Rye, you put him in his place. You guys
Wait,
just,
he said I'm old as fuck.
he said you guys
What a
all.
dick.
He said all of us, right? You
We're
said he
not
liked
all
his
in our
sense of humor.
20s.
It's your fault. You begged him
I
on.
know.
You basically
I
told
know.
him to do it.
I
Okay.
think it's hilarious, and I don't mind it because I know who he is. I know Ari. I like his sense of humor.
Y'all make
He's
me want to
got
play
good
Fortnite
ones.
talking about it so much. I mean, always want to play
Dude.
Fortnite.
Add me. Hello.
That was
I'll-
Sess.
you
I'm
know.
pretty sure you're already friends with Sess on there, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know who that
Yeah, it
was,
was
but
Sess.
yes.
It was Sess. Yeah. So, you guys just wait because it's been almost a year now since I've had my beard completely shaved off because I wasn't even in this room anymore. So, it's coming off soon, and I will be able to pass as a 22-year-old again, and we'll just go for that. We'll ride those coattails. I'll
I
just
will
be like,
make sure not to watch any of that content. I
What?
don't want to lose my image of beard.
Right? You're gonna be like, what the hell?
why are you like all the kids in stream that are like, don't shave your beard? Why is
Because
my
that's
beard?
who they know.
Yeah, well, you
That's
will.
who they know.
I
That's your
don't want
image.
to see the other Caesar. I don't.
You will get to see the other Caesar because we talk every
Oh,
week
oh,
on
oh.
this with another guest.
Oh,
I
you're
will make sure
definitely
to
gonna
black
look
that
like
part
him
out.
now. If when you shave your beard, you're definitely gonna look like that guy that I told you that you remind me of.
I'm gonna cut my hair first. My hair will be cut first, and then my
He
beard.
still cut his hair, and he
And I
was
might-
still curly.
I might go for a goatee for a little bit. You never know.
Mm.
What's wrong, Black?
Do whatever you want, buddy.
I will.
Body your choice.
I will. It is to each their
To
own.
each their own.
We're right on 2 hours actually. So this was a great episode, Emmy. I appreciate you coming on and talking with us.
It was fun.
I know
It was
you're
fun.
not. You are more of the promoter of streams, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
don't
Yeah,
stream,
I didn't think so. I just want to make sure.
but I do promote you guys, and I support everybody.
I
A lot of
noticed
the
that.
small streams. And-
Caesar does have a man bun. He can have a man bun.
yeah, Sess
Like, he has
actually.
that capability.
Sess actually made me do it like last week. She was.
Yeah,
I missed it.
Charles in chat said he needs a man bun and man chops.
Oh, you want
Oh
man
my
bun
God.
and man chops? I'm not shaving the beard before I cut my hair. It's just not happening. I'm cutting my hair for a wedding that I'm in because I don't think my buddy wants me to have long hair, even though he does when I play baseball. Whatever. Whatever. The groom
Complicated
wants, the groom
relationship.
gets.
Yeah,
You know,
it's their day.
it's their day. So I accept a tattoo. I'm not doing anything permanent. You know, tattoo piercing for somebody
no tattoos,
else.
Huh?
No, I would do it for myself. I'm saying I would not do something permanent. Like my hair grows back. But if you told me my hair
Yeah.
won't grow back after I cut it, then different story.
You won't cut
know
it.
what I mean? Different story.
Yeah.
But
But no, I support the streams as much as I can possibly do, and yeah, that's my life. Support the streams and play
I've
Fortnite.
noticed that. Everybody who wants proof, Emmy just received her hat Friday for supporting my stream and winning the giveaway. But it was because I think at the time I think you had the second most entries. Yeah, there you go. The second
I
most.
got lucky.
The second
I think
most
I got
entries.
lucky.
Hey, better to be lucky than good any day. You know.
Oh, I don't like hats, but I wanted
Hey,
this
don't
one,
worry.
so.
Black doesn't wear it, and he was the first one to get it. It has its own spot, own hook on the wall. You know, Barry down there in Kentucky has worn it to
What?
work and got it all dirty. However, people want to use it. You know.
Every one of my coworkers found out.
Savior.
What did you say?
I was
Black.
what?
Black. What is Black saying?
I don't know. I didn't hear him. He's talking to himself.
Oh.
Oh.
I was thinking
No.
of Professor Xavier when I was thinking that when I read that.
Oh, because he said bet you go bald after that.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, I was super excited to win the hat, and that was like, it's sad when events in Fortnite are the highlight of my life, because I really don't do anything fun other than I think Fortnite's fun. So
Video games
you
are
know.
fun. It's a hobby, just like anything
Yeah.
else.
I cried when I could not get into the 0 point. You know, the part where season X, when it ended. I cried because
For 2 days?
I couldn't see it.
For 2 days?
No, I cried
Oh.
because I couldn't even get in the first place. I was in, and then our team killed everybody, and we had to go back out. And I tried to go back in, and I couldn't get in. I was pissed. I was so mad. But I saw Travis Scott like 3 times.
Listen,
I was cool about that.
I recorded it and I was in it 4 times. I wore all 4 costume variants to do it.
That's nice.
It was too many So listen, season X was all of chapter 1, peak of my addiction to Fortnite. I was so thankful that they took that shit down for 2 days. All right.
Oh, I bet.
I was like,
kids were
this
so
thing.
mad,
I'm starting to tear up just thinking of it. I was like, just end it. Everybody's mad. I'm like, no, I need you not to come back. I just need you to shut these servers down. Just cold turkey me, and we will be good. I'll be in the clear. And 2 years later, fucking still going. Bastards.
Right?
Bastards.
Yep.
I have to hope for the end of season 2.
I'm not gonna give it up. I don't care. I hear everybody like, oh, I don't like this, like that, like this, like that. I'm just like, I don't care. I like whatever.
It just changes, yeah.
Just adapt to whatever they fucking put in. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I've had people tell me that it's lame. Why do you play that? It's a kid's game. Let's see you fucking build some shit, bro.
Yeah,
I can hide behind some stuff, like.
It's a fun
Anyways.
game. But yeah,
I want that skill in real life.
Right? Pull out a map and go. Yeah. Whatever you need, whenever you need it.
That would be so good.
Emmy, thank you for being on this.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
This was an awesome conversation. Do you have somebody, you just went into supporting, do you have somebody in mind that you want me to raid that's live right now?
Oh, I don't know who's live. Shit.
I don't know if I follow Sunshine, he's not live. I follow Rye, he's not live. He's watching this. Rye, appreciate you.
Oh, hold on, let me.
Do we want to raid? But this was an awesome episode. I'm going to kick us to the fuzzy screen. In the meantime, excuse me, Emmy will get us a raid, and we will raid it. We will catch everybody next week.
There's nobody on here that I would have you raid, honestly.
We'll handle it behind the curtains. See you, everybody.
Bye.